Hey, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel, Depressed Ex Luffy. Just want to say Happy New Year's to all of you watching this video right now. Happy New Year's. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you do anything fun? Let me know. But I wanted to make this video to talk about the Persona 4 remake, which elephant in the room, we all know what's happening. We should all know. I mean, if you didn't hear it, hey, the guy in the back, the Persona 4 remake is happening, dude. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I wanted to know your thoughts, man, because like what I think about this remake, the more and more I just put more brain power to it. Like, yo, how is this even gonna work? Like, what are we doing? No. Like, be real. Like, think about all the people that complained on the Persona 3 remake. Even though, like, come on, man, we all know deep down Persona 3 needed a remake. Like, regardless if you say they didn't add enough content, which I'm a stand behind that to the day I die. They did not add enough content that we wanted in Reload. I'm gonna stand by that to the day I die, man. It's just oh my god, I just want to cry the moment I think about it, to be honest, man. It's just sad. Why did they not add enough content in Reload that we really needed or wanted? Like, the P3 fans deserve this. Why, Atlas? Why? Like, legit, this is a question for the viewer right now. What can they add to the Persona 4 remake that will make you change your mind about Persona 4 or make you have a different viewpoint about Persona 4? Because honestly, besides me seeing YukiKari in 4K or Shie, I mean, hey, I mean Naruto too. I mean, well, I mean, let me chill out. But like, besides seeing them in 4K, like, what are we talking about though? Like Persona 4 Golden is still good. I can play that in 4K too, can I? I think I can. But no, seriously, any of you like remember like when Atlas made a poll about like which games they wanted to be remade, and the fans answered? I think it was a Japanese poll, and like Persona 3 was #1, and Persona 2 and Persona 1 were like 2 and 3. I don't know where Atlas got Persona 4 from, but like, I understand it as a business. Like, Persona 4 is one of their most popular games. Like, we already know Persona 3, 4, and 5 is the most popular, so remaking Persona 4 would make sense. But then when you think about it, you're just like, dude, I mean, Golden was just put onto these platforms like not even like 5 years ago. Like, are we really gonna get a remake? Like, are we talking about like PlayStation 6 maybe, Atlas? Or are we talking about PS5? Because like, now low key when I think about it, that's kind of crazy, Atlas. If you remake that game on the PS5, I don't know, man. I don't know. You maybe want to save that in the PS6 bank. I don't know. Like, when I asked y'all earlier, like, no, seriously, what are we talking about in this Persona 4 remake? Are we changing up the story? Because we already seen Atlas like be stickless. They're being straight up, just they're not changing nothing, bro. Please, just Atlas, man. Honestly, man, when we see a remake at this point, like, I need you to look at it as Persona 3. They're not going to change from that recipe. They're going to stick if they remake Persona 4, it's going to be exactly like Golden. I promise you it will. I promise you it will. Now, to be honest, you know, knowing Atlas at this point, and the things that they've been doing, especially with Reload, we might just get a Persona 4 with no Marie, and which some people might be applauding to that because of all the stuff they did with Marie, like with Golden, like the anime, and pretty much made the entire anime about Marie and Golden, and some of the sucky parts that Marie. Well, people just don't like Marie. I don't know, me. It's not me, man. Don't ask me. I don't understand it. I love Marie. It ain't me. Now I get Persona 4 needs a remake because those dungeons, man. I don't know. Like, the dungeons, like Persona 3 dungeons, they were just musty. They were sweaty. They were a hot gym. You know what I mean? It was real hot gym. You know, it was bad. And you understood why that game needed a remake. Social links needed, like, that whole thing just needed a whole entire remake. Let's be honest about Persona 3. Persona 4, I mean, like, so the game kind of still had, I mean, the cutscenes hold up pretty well. I mean, well, I can't lie on that department. Like, a school life, I think that's pretty much holds up. It's just that dungeon part of Persona 4. It's just like, I don't know, man. I'm just walking down straight lines, bro. I don't know where you want me to go. I can't avoid any shadows if I wanted to. I can't work with anything. I'm basically forced to walk down a straight path until death, every single time if I didn't have any SP, I'm forced to fight this thing. What are we doing? I think we gotta talk about Reload, or I gotta talk about it, man, because I think a lot of people hate on it way too much. Like, be real with yourself, man. Because when you look at Atlas and you look at the games they dropped in 2024, and you really look at it for a second, you're like, wait, they dropped this? They dropped Metaphor, SMT Vengeance, Reload, and what? In 1 year? Like, I want you to understand that. Like, these are not buggy, messed up games at release. These were good, functioning, working games that are great to the core and work. I understand why Reload was undercooked now, because they had so much stuff dropping all at once in 1 year. Could you imagine if Reload was their only focus? Oh man, we would have been sitting straight, Persona 3 fans. Oh, we would have got the game we would have loved and more. Go ahead and just ramble on and on. Let me go ahead and be honest. I'm not a yapper. You already know I'm not a yapper. But like, I'm serious. I want to let y'all know, because like, 2024 was a pretty great year for Atlas. I ain't gonna lie, man. Even with Reload and we feeling some type of way, when you really think about it, that was great. That was peak. If Reload was their only priority, I know 100% that game would have easily won Game of the Year. It easily won Best Music. Come on. You already know it won Best Music. Stop playing. Like, they should have just gave them the award. They should have flew it in and just left it on their doorstep at that point. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about a Persona 4 remake. What can they add? Like, what are we talking about? New character, new social link? Are we getting a FemC, you Narukami? Like, what are we doing here, Atlas? Leave a like, subscribe, and this is the Press X Luffy. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.